What's up, you guys? I want to show you the power of consistency and the reason why consistency is your number one focus when it comes to actually achieving your results, and it's the number one reason why we don't see our results. So I'm going to make a little chart here, or I've made a little chart to show you how consistency is so powerful and really what's happening to most of us. So here I have progress on the y-axis, I have time on the x-axis, and I just have somebody who's consistent and inconsistent. I know this is sounding really straightforward, but this is truly what's happening. So a lot of us, we're putting a ton of effort into our goals, but the problem is we're not consistent. So we'll start to see progress, but then we'll self-sabotage or something will get in the way, and then we'll go back to zero. And then we'll try really, really hard, we'll get some progress, and then we'll go back to zero again. And over and over and over again, we will reset back to zero. So it really doesn't matter how hard you've worked in the end, how hard of a workout you've gotten, how strict your diet was. If you're inconsistent, the body resets to zero. And this is what we're not understanding, because we work really, really hard to our goals, but we don't understand that if we're not consistent, it doesn't matter how hard we work. We end up at zero and we lose a lot of time. On the other hand, if we're consistent, we're going to make progress off of progress, off of progress, off of progress, off of progress. That's the power of not falling off. That's the power of just looking for a little bit more every single day, every single week. And the key to consistency is having a program that's sustainable, doing actions that you can sustain, because what a lot of the reason is why we're dropping off so much is we're doing things that we cannot sustain. We're dieting too strict. We're trying to work out too hard in the gym. We have a schedule that just doesn't match with our lifestyle, and we just fall off over and over again. So instead of having this intense program, you need to really find what's going to work for you. Sure, some people can do intense, but also other people, they need a program that can fit their lifestyle more. So that even though it might be a little bit slower, it might take a little bit of longer time, but it doesn't matter in the end, because if you wasted all this time being inconsistent, you might as well take a little more time to get to where you need to be. So this is really where your mindset and focus has to be when it comes to fitness, is what can I be consistent with? What can I do every single week, every single day, and not fall off and not self-sabotage? Because the worst thing is knowing when it's 3, 6, years going by where you're still at the same results because you were not consistent. So think, what can I do consistently? What can I do sustainably? And if you need help figuring out what a sustainable plan that's effective that you can still progress on, please reach out and we'll set up a plan for you. I hope that helps.